Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. Um, this is our new perspective for the day, and I hope you're ready to exercise your intuitive muscles. We are using the Tarot of Dragons. I have bonded thoroughly with this deck. I adore this deck. It's by Sean Mackenzie, and as usual, there's not going to be any deck that we go through, whether I start doing readings or not, or with it, any tarot video that I do for like the new perspective or for readings or anything like that, I've reviewed every single deck that I have. And so if there's a deck that really sings to you, I highly recommend that you check out the reviews. And there will always be in the reviews a link to where I purchased said decks. So just to help you out a little bit. Other than that, let's get started. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Two of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Shaman, which is also known as the Magician, right? So we have Pentacles, which is earth element, has everything to do with the material world, love, wealth, abundance, everything in our earth world, right? Major Arcana, which would be the Judgment and the Shaman, in this particular pull. Major Arcana is about, it has to do with events and situations in one's life that are major events or situations and will not go unacknowledged. So the sooner you acknowledge them, the better off you're going to be, because they'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you stop ignoring them, right? And that may or may not be a good or bad thing, depending on what it is, right? And they are significant. You're going to notice those situations or events. They will be very vibrant in your life, right? And Wands is fire element, speaks to creativity, passion, intuitive inspiration. They're very creative and fast-moving energy, right? Whereas the earth energy is very slow-moving. The movement of Major Arcana is more impactful. Some movements can be very subtle and kind of sneak up on you. Some movement can be very fast and sudden. It just depends on what that environment or situation is and how the cards around it interact with it, right? So the Five of Pentacles traditionally speaks to being left out in the cold, of being, that's the challenge, right? Fives are about challenges and changes. You've gained a certain level of stability in the number of 4. And fives are about change and challenge. This particular Five of Pentacles is related to this material world, feeling left out of the crowd, feeling left out of society, feeling like nobody, like you really don't have a place in this world, right? That's what that whole cliche of feeling left out or being left out in the cold. If it's a feeling of abandonment in a manner where, you feel like the odd man out. You feel like you don't belong anywhere in this world, right? You don't know where your place is in this world. And who's to say, really, whether or not there is a place for any of us, right, in this world? What our challenge is to create our own space in this world, or to create our own environment within this earth world environment, right? That's the challenge. That's where it is that challenge lies. And judgment speaks to an awakening. It speaks to the heralding or the trumpeting of awakening your soul, awakening to your subconscious, going through that veil, right? Because there's this wall or this veil in between our conscious world and our subconscious. And we live in our subconscious when we're sleeping and everything. And our subconscious is always aware and alert of our conscious state of being, but our conscious state of being isn't always aware of our subconscious state of being, right? There's that disconnect. It's like one of those one-way mirrors, right? So the judgment speaks to that awakening in our conscious world to our subconscious being, where our soul resides, right? The number two, we're going to the Two of Wands. So we know about the fire element. Twos are about finding balance, right? Balance and harmony. It's about creating that level of beginning to build on that, on a stable foundation for knowledge, love, emotion, fairness, wisdom, spirituality, everything that helps to build your character into what it is you desire to be in this world, right? In your human experience. So twos are very intuitive and in tune to creating balance in one's life in every aspect, right? Creating a balance between, this and that, play and work, friends and professional associates, things of that nature. Creating that balance in worlds, in your world, right? So the Two of Wands speaks to developing a balance in your creativity and your, enthusiasm for life, and finding what it is that speaks to you, what it is that you find to be creatively pleasing, where your happy space is, and growth and acknowledgement, right? You have gone from the one, which is a beginning, a new beginning, right, to expanding your world into something that is beginning to balance out between here and there, right? And learning how to expand and grow, right? It's very much a building process, right? And the Six of Wands, sixes are about home, victory, achievement, creating that stability and still being able to be generous while maintaining the stability you've created, right? Generosity, reciprocal equality, right? An equal give and take. And the Six of Wands traditionally speaks to being victorious over getting through whatever creative blocks you may have had in the challenge or change of the five. Building a stable environment for yourself and getting through the challenge of those finding your creative passions, finding your creative endeavors that will help you to grow and expand into the person that you want to be, the person that you are, the world that you want to create for yourself, right? and being able to share that with others while still maintaining your solid, stable foundations, right? The Queen of Wands, she's very nurturing for her subjects and very much the muse of the queens, right? She's very much the creative inspiration for her subjects. She wants people to find their passion in life and how they view their world to be in a creative and enthusiastic manner, right? The magician, or the shaman rather, which is also the magician, speaks to, he's got all of those elements. All 4 elements that are in the tarot are on this shaman card. He is the master of the magician, or the shaman is the master of all of these elements. He has all the tools that he needs to be able to manifest the life that he wishes to manifest. He knows how to use those tools. Using what you have, the lot you have in life, to your best advantage to create and build is within ourselves. It's within all of us, right? We are the masters of our own destiny. It is up to us whether or not we choose to use them or how we choose to use them, right? And, the shaman also speaks to, use it, you can, in a positive way, you can use all of the elements, all of the tools that you have equally, so that you can have a fair, balanced, stable foundation and build evenly and, maintain that stability however high your tower wants to grow. Or in a negative manner, it can be, you can use those elements in an unbalanced manner that creates chaos and deceitfulness and, mischief, right? It can be, a very devious thing if you use those in an unbalanced way. But if you use all of those elements and all of those tools that you have in your handy dandy tool belt in an even and just manner, you can build your tower however high you want and it'll never fall, right? But if you don't do it in an even, solid foundation, it's not going to bode well for anyone, right? Because there's that whole karma aspect, right? So we've got some Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. Let's see what we got here. We have Decide. May you navigate with purpose. Beautiful. Belonging. May you welcome yourself home. Beautiful. And then we have Faith. May trust steady your fears. Beautiful. I wonder if we can keep that in the camera here. Are we all there? Okay. And then our last one, Magic. May you flow with the divine. Isn't that a beautiful card? Magic. Shaman. Interesting. I'll do that. And then we have a Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and I'll read from the guidebook when we have 18, overindulgence. Interesting. I will read number 18 from the book. Oh, opened right up to it. Okay. 18, overindulgence. Keyword is grounding. Hey, it's time to quit fooling around and get down to business. If you have become too much of a party animal, then take another look at your direction. Is this the way you truly want to live your life and use your valuable time? Are you overindulging in drink, food, drugs, sex, or time-wasting activities? What is it you are hiding from? Are you just plain goofing off too much, or are you trying to forget something hurtful? Shake yourself and let that chaotic energy break away from you. Spin around and twirl it off. Now sit, breathe deeply, and focus on that place that at the very center of your being. Be quiet. Balance and ground yourself. Feel your roots as they grow from the bottoms of your feet down into the earth and begin to spread as they make their journey to the core of the earth. Bring the earth energy up the roots and into every cell of your body. From the top of your head, allow branches to grow away up into the heavens. Bring the energy of the heavens down through the branches and into your body, filling every cell of your body and circulating with the earth energy. Stay in that place for a while and sense what it feels like to just be. Feel the serenity and bring it into all situations in your life. Discipline yourself to sit in perfect peace for at least 5 minutes. Begin each day doing something that builds your spirit and your confidence. Know that you are good and perfect. Place yourself in the arms of spirit. Notice your life becoming more joyful and productive with each day that passes. Overindulgence in any form can never fill the emptiness within. Only recognizing one's connection to spirit can do that. It is okay to enjoy the material world as long as you keep everything in balance. I am whole, I am spirit. I rejoice in my life and the beauty it holds. I am grounded above and below. My connection is complete. I am. So be it. Stop and ground yourself. Isn't that wonderful? How are these cards connecting for you intuitively? Now remember, when you first saw these first 6 cards, which card did your intuition nudge you? Let's move that light there. There you go. Which card did your intuition nudge you to look at first? That's where you need to start, okay? What story is unfolding for you, and how are these connecting for you intuitively? Take a deep breath and just don't force anything. Just allow things to flow through you, and those intuitive nudges are going to come to you, right? Let me know in the comment section below how all of these cards connect for you. Take your time, put this video on pause if you want to take a good look at them, and just breathe through it. And let me know in the comment section below what story is unfolding for you with these cards and how they're connecting for you. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.